Hello, good afternoon. Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon, sir.
Sige, so, well, mag-wait pala sa others nga maabot. Atos itay gusto itong kuan ha, itong assignment. Okay? Ay, given din nino. Given. Required is y. Solution. So clearly this is a variable separable na kuan differential equation. But yun sa inyo pagbuhat ni. I mean yun sa inyong main nga kuan sa pag-solve. Y squared minus 4. So transpose la or multiply both sides by y squared minus 4 equal to dx. Integrate. Sa integral ani, yun sa inyo ni pag-solve. So naon sa nato ni ha. Kaya integral ani x plus c naman, di ba? This is equal to x plus c. How about this one? Separate lang ako.
Factor out, sir.
Ha? Factor out?
Sir.
Okay. dy over y plus 2 minus y plus 2y minus 2.
Yes, sir.
And then unsa man eh? Who could tell me what is this?
Partial fraction, sir.
Yan yung ibuhat sa inyo ha? So, one, no? 1 is equal to ay minus 2 plus b y plus 2. So practice mo danog partial fraction because I believe dagan gyapon tag ingani nga examples pohon. Okay. So may y din no? So 0, a plus b, 0, constant, negative 2a plus 2b is equal to 1. Okay. So the answer is a equal to negative 1/4 and B is equal to positive 1/4. Ito ba to? A ang negative 1/4. So, integral na dayon. Integral sa A is negative 1/4 and B is positive 1/4. Y plus 2. dy ni siya. dy. dy is equal to, ako naman ito to integrate ni, this is x plus c. So, integral ani. ln ni siya, right?
Yes, sir.
Negative 1/4 ln y plus 2 plus 1/4 ln y minus 2 equal to x plus c. Okay. Pwede man nato ni siya makuan, ma-short, ay makuan pa. Combine y plus 2 to the power of negative 1/4. No? I multiply all sides by 4 para ln lang ni. Negative man ni, may combine. Pero, kung di naman fairly obvious no, or lisod naman gid ni ikuan, although na-solve naman nato, I think pwede lang ni siya makahimong final answer. No? Although judgment call gyapon siya, kung lisod ba o sayon i-simplify. Actually, kanina makaya pa man i-simplify, no? Pero dili pa ni siya mao tong mga lisod gyud. Tungod kay taas na kaayo or unnecessary na siya, practice na siya of algebra, di naman kayo good sa DE nga side. So we could say that this is our final answer na. The same tag answer, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Same answer, sir.
Ayaw pa, kita tanan. Okay. Next. So number 3, raman sila maglisod, no? Sige daw. Number 2. Given e to the power of 2y minus y times cosine x dy over dx is equal to e to the power of y sine 2x. Y of 0, initial condition is equal to 0. Find y. Solution. Separate. Purely a function of y. Cosine x. Purely a function of y. X. Okay. So, mga y dire. So, mausara. Mausara siya sa isa ka side. Pwede man yung mabulag. I mean, ang denominator, isa naman ka-expression. So, ito na siyang i-separate. E2y over EY minus y EY dy. Sin 2x. So ba iyang identity ani?
2 sin x, cosine x.
So, ay, convenient kayo. Cancel out si cosine x. No? So, mabilin is 2 sin x dx. Okay. Kani, simplify naman na siya. EY na dayon, dali na ma-integrate. Kani ang kinahanglan ng integration by parts. No? Kani siya. Oh. So, if ato nang i-integrate, ako lang sa ni-set aside kani siya. So, integral of y e to negative y dy. Okay, ito na lang siya. Okay. U equals y du dy. dv e negative y dy v negative e negative y. Mo naman sila nino, integrate ni pala. Okay. So uv y negative e to the power of negative y. So negative y e negative y minus integral of v du. uv v du. Integral ani is positive. So, v negative y. So, muna siya. Muna siya to i-replace dire. Negative man eh. So, ma-distribute ang negative dire. So, ma-positive din siya kanina siya ma-negative. Okay. Kani e to the power of 2y divided by e to the power of y is equal to e to the power of y. Integral sa e to the power of y, e to the power of y lagyapon.
Ay, sir,
Yes.
di ba UV minus integral of UV?
Minus.
Yes.
Minus siya. Minus integral of v du. Kung integrate, an integral sa v du, wait.
Minus dapat, sir.
Sakto no, sakto. uv v du. So integral pa din no. Integral ani, wala si positive, pero ma-retain si negative niya. Sakto. Thank you. Sorry. Negative. Then ma-distribute din si negative. Original nga negative. Dire, mga positive din sila. So, kani, e to the power of 2y divided by e to the power of y is just e to the power of y. Integral sa e to the power of y is e to the power of y. Minus times minus is plus y e to the power of y negative y. Plus e to the power of negative y. Is equal to no? Sine is cosine. So, 2 cosine. Integral sa sine is negative cosine, no?
Yes, sir.
So, negative 2 cosine negative 2 cosine x plus c. Not yet final answer because natay initial value condition. Y is 0 when x is 0. So replace every variable at least by zeros. So theta. So e to the power of 0, of course,
1.
1. So 1. Apply initial value conditions. Oops. 1. 0. So 0 again, of course, even if 1 pa na siya. 1. Cosine 0 is 1. No? So 1 plus 1 is 2. Is equal to negative 2 plus c. Therefore, c is equal to 4. So just place c here for palalada yun. And I think the same gapon earlier, malaglisod i-extract ang explicit form ani. So as is na lang ta. Just replace this c with 4. So e to the power of y plus y, e to the power of negative y plus e negative y is equal to negative 2 cosine x plus 4. Final answer. Same thing answer, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Pareha kayo, sir.
So, pala kayo. Maayo. Ang last, dili na siguro medyo challenge gamay. So, tingnan ito mo daan, nga ang final answer aning last is nag-contain og integral, no? Nga, dili integrable. So, ilang, og yan na gani, the same gamot akong ingon before, pwede na siya i-as is. So, given dy over dx e negative x squared, initial value, y is equal to 5 when x is equal to 3. Dx. So naman i-integrate, no? Pero kailang required y. Integrate y. So, pwede lagi po na ako i-kuaning number 3 lang siguro. Sort of bonus baka, no? Practice naman sa May. At least makita na ako kung nag-con ba mo, nag-solve. Okay. So, actually, ano tayo mabuhat ani, no? Patungkol kina initial value condition, okay, supposed to be evaluated nato nito ni silatnan sa given nga initial value. And how do we do that? Ka-evaluate ni siya from 3. 3 to x. To x. Si y. Supposed to be evaluate po ni si y. Y evaluated from 3 to x. Divided 3 to x. So, y at x minus y at 3. Ako lang i-show ang solution nga actual ha, but sige na lang, bonus na lang niya siya. So si y of x is na-shorten natin siya as y. Y of 3, 5. So minus 5 is equal to, kani as is na lang niya siya. Wala na tayo mabuhat, ana. So the final answer is supposed to be is equal to y 5 plus whatever is the integral of e to the power of negative x squared. And so, quite honestly, ang solution ani is in the domain of higher math. Higher math na niya siya. Pero kung dili man gani ni siya bonus, at least ang DE bitaw nga kuan, ang DE nga part sa solution is na-show lang siya. Na-show nato na separable gyud day indeed gihapon ang atong kuan. Separable gihapon siya dili nga part. Okay? So, mga importante karon nga kabulota separable ni siya. Okay? Questions so far? Okay ra? So, balik-balik naman noon ang steps gyud, di ba, sa variable separable. Just
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Just algebraically manipulate the given equation and then integrate. No? Now, what if separable siya but what if dili siya separable? Okay, what if dili siya separable? And then nasa isa condition nga na meet, then after performing that condition, name mo na siyang separable, no? So what am I talking about? So there's a special kind of equation in differential equations na itong ginatawag na homogeneous equation. So ang homogeneous equation is equation such that kung i-manipulate nimo or i-perform nimo ang isa ka specific condition, pwede siya nga ma-separable na dayon. Okay? So akong explain karon in a while. I think naani siya sa atong previous nga slide. So I think pwede na ko madiretso sa pag-solve og example, no? Ang example nga nice. So homogeneous DE. Okay. Homogeneous first order. Differential equation. Okay. Now, tignan natin mo daan nga this term homogeneous is used twice sa differential equations and two completely different meanings. Okay? So I don't know say kinsay nag-set sa mga pangalan or nag-define ana, no? Basta kay sa DE na duha ka klaseng homogeneous, same spelling but two completely different meaning. Lahi gid ang meaning sa duha. So ato lang ning specify nga first order because ang second order or higher order nga homogeneous DE is dili na the same og definition sa kani akong iset karon. Kani akong pag-define sa DE sa homogeneous dire is tama na dire. Okay? Pag maka-encounter na ganita in the future o another type of homogeneous second order differential equation, lahi na siya nga meaning. Okay? So dire na ni siya taman kani nga definition ani nga homogeneous differential equation. So suppose we are given a function, no, given tag function f of given a differential equation, dili necessarily differential equation, given tag function, no, an implicit function of f of x and y, no, it is okay, it is homogeneous if i-replace na to si x and y o mas sa letter na itong pwede gamitin, let's suppose t, no? I-multiply na to si, or i-replace na to si x ug t of x, and replace na to si y ug t of y, unya, kung ato i-simplify, the same lang yapon siya sa original nga function, we could say that that is a homogeneous differential equation. So what are some examples? Siguro, kung libog tanawon ni, okay, kay medyo libog maging siya sa sugod, so dali na siya kung nata example, no? What's an example of a homogeneous nga function of the first order? Okay, so this is an example of a homogeneous nga function, no? So ato i-prove or ato i-test if indeed homogeneous nga function. Okay? So is this a homogeneous first order differential equation? Let's prove. Okay? Pero ilan mo daan, ako na ning gituyo nga homogeneous gini siya. Okay? So what do? We replace all x's and y's with actually any kung ano man atong gamiton. So t lang, no? Pwede gani gapon k with t of x and t of y. Okay? It may be that t is a constant, no? Pwede. So i-replace lang nato si tanan x's dire ug tanan y's sa given nga function og t of x and t of y. No, dili t of x, t times x and t times y. So si y prime becomes ty plus tx over tx. Okay? Tungod kay si t could be a constant, pwede na to siya i-factor out. Okay? So sa taas, the numerator becomes t times y plus x all over t times x. Okay? And again, tungod kay si t kay constant, pwede na to siya makancel. So y is equal to, kung ato i-simplify, y plus x over x, y prime. Nagbalik ta sa original function. Kuha. Okay? So tungod kay parehara, no? Whether gi-change na to si y ug t of y, ug si x ug t of x, parehara gyapon ang nigawas after simplifying, we could say that this function is a homogeneous function. And after bitaw nato ma-prove nga homogeneous siya, ma-manipulate kay bali ang atong DE nga may mo siyang separable equation, no? So what am I talking about? Let's try to solve this one, no? Kay ang ato laman gi solve is if this is a homogeneous function. Let's now try to solve for the answer of this differential equation. Ang steps ani actually is nasa atong previous nga slide, no? Pero ako lagi ako i-reiterate dire. So example. Given. Required. Final answer y. Solution. First is, if mag-refer ta sa slide, we replace y, instead of using t, no, we use u. Ano? V. V na lang, V. V of x. Okay? Y equals to V of x. So, ato na siyang i-differentiate with respect to dx. Okay? Dili pa ni mao ha. Kung ano ni siya. Kanang atong gamiton para i-solve ni siya. Okay? So, ato na siyang i-integrate. I-differentiate with respect to dx. Okay? So, what's the derivative of y with respect to dx? Of course, dy over dx. This one, product rule. Say product rule sa differentiation.
FG prime.
Ano to?
FG prime.
Fg prime.
UDV video, sir.
UD.
Okay, kato. UdV v du. So, mo na itong u maning v. So, kibali, function, the first function times the derivative of the second plus derivative of the first times the second. Diba? Yan naman to. So, in this case, this becomes v dv over dx times x plus v over dx over dx. Okay? U prime v plus uv prime. Okay? Kibali, derivative sa first times second function plus first times derivative sa second function. So, kani si dx times dx over dx, mag-redundant na siya. So, pwede natin siya mag-cancel out. So, dy over dx now, or pwede kaya po natin na siya kuan as y prime is equal to dv over dx times x plus v. So, muna ito i-replace. Or pwede gyapon shortcut, no? Y prime is equal to kung man ni v prime. V prime times x plus v. Pwede gyapon ng ana, I think. Okay. So, sige. Using what? Using this and this. Okay. Atos lang gamiton to solve for the solution. Now, mag-work lang di siya, guys, if dili siya separable initially and then homogeneous na equation. Okay? Kaya kung separable siya, i-separate lang dito. Pero na po yung mga dili separable, nga dili po homogeneous. So, lahi na po na siya ang solution. So, mag-work lang ni siya kung separable, kung dili separable, then homogeneous. Okay? So, balik ko sa given. Yep. Sorry. Balik ko sa given. Y prime is equal to y plus x over x. We replace y by vx. Okay? So, we replace y by vx. Vx plus x over x. And we replace y prime by v prime x plus v. V prime x plus v. Okay, I think muna ni siya. No? So, ma-factor out si x, ma-cancel pagit sa silong. X v plus 1 over x. Cancel pag yun. Kani v prime times x plus v. Okay. So this becomes v prime x plus v is equal to v plus 1. No? So transpose v to the other side, minus v prime x plus is equal to v minus v plus 1. So nabili na lang is v prime x is equal to 1. Okay? So divide both sides by x. V prime is equal to 1 over x. Replace v prime with dv over dx. Change notation lang siya. Next, transpose dx. So separable na siya, di ba? Separable naman eh. Okay? So dv is equal to dx over x. Then, integrate. The derivative of dv is v is equal to ln x. Final answer? Not yet. Why? Ato magipulihan earlier si y og vx. If y is equal to vx, it will also follow that v is equal to y over x. Diba? If y is equal to v times x, v is equal to y divided by x. So, ibalik lang nato, no? Ibalik lang nato ni. Siya. So, i-replace nato balik si v. Kaya solve naman nato ang right-hand side. I-replace nato si v og y over x. So, this is y over x is equal to ln x. Transpose to the other side. Y is equal to x ln x. Final answer. Sige, I think mas better siguro another example para ko. Mas clear pag yun. Ito nga sa slide nga kuan, no? Nasa slide nga example nga wala na solve, wala pa natin na solve. So, ito. Slides. Diba? Two xy y prime is equal to y squared minus x squared. Okay. Is this separable or not? Just by looking at it.
Pwede, sir.
Pwede? Sure? Final answer?
Hindi pareha, sir.
Dili. Okay, kailangan na ito ha. Y prime is equal to y squared minus x squared divided by xy. Y prime is equal to y squared over xy minus x squared over xy. Y over x minus x over y. Maglisod man, magdiman siya separable. Di siya directly separable. Okay? Maybe it's a homogeneous, no? Tala na to. So, homogeneous siya siguro nga differential equation. So, pangitaon sa nako yung panani. Okay, wala day ko yung answer key. Ilang. Sige. So, i-prove, no? Kung homogeneous pa siya. Ako lang sa himong explicit form. Okay, so y prime, y squared minus x squared over 2xy. I-prepare na lang ng isladaan, kani o kana. Okay? Si y is equal to vx o y prime is equal to v prime x plus b. Si y is equal to vx and y prime is equal to v prime x plus b. Actually, wala pa ganyan na to na-prove nung homogeneous siya. Aya't na ta mag-plug ani kung na-prove na to. So, i-prove na to. No? Let y is equal to py and x is equal to ax. So, ty squared minus tx squared over 2tx py. Okay? Operate t squared y squared minus t squared x squared. Ato i-think nga si t kay constant ha. So, ayan na may tabo. Sa silong, makombine ni si t, may mong 2t squared xy. Timing kayo. Factor out si t. T squared, I mean. Cancel out si t. T squared. So, balik lagi ako sa original equation. Diba? Again, any question sa pag-prove kung homogeneous or not? May question, Ane? So, if wala na, so natong na-prove na homogeneous giday ni siya nga function, so pwede nato ni gamiton. Okay? So, y prime is equal to y squared minus x squared all over 2xy. Replace y prime with v prime x plus v is equal to si y by vx. So this is vx squared minus x squared. Si x dili lang ilabdan na, si y lang. 2x vx. So this becomes v squared x squared minus x squared over 2 x squared v. So actually mawala ni sa x squared. No. So x squared v squared minus 1 all over 2x squared v. So, ang nabilin is v prime x plus v is equal to v squared minus 1 all over 2v. Next. Purely a function of v man yun. Minus v. So v prime x is equal to v squared minus 1 over 2v minus v. Si v prime ako na himuong og dv over dx. Kani ma-simplify ni siya as minus 2v squared over 2v. Negative 1 minus v squared over 2v. Okay. One over 2v plus v over 2. Sakto ba? So, pwede lagay ni kuan sa gawas ito. Balik na unta diri. Okay lang. So, variable separable na siya. Now, this is a function purely of v, and we have a function that's purely x. Okay. So, dv sa itsura ani times negative 2 divided by 1 over v plus b is equal to dx over x. Kung ano v squared over v kaya yung substitution din siya. 2 kung ano siya, di ba? May pa wala na ito. Simplify dito. May mo maning v squared plus 1 over v. So, isa ka na ako si v sa taas. dv over v squared plus 1 is equal to dx over x. Sige daw. Question so far. Sabtan na ba? So, na-transform na to from a homogeneous to a variable separable. Okay? Integrate. focus lang sa tadiri una, no? Integrate sa ni si V over so ni ko na rewrite V dV or V squared plus 1. May siyawag ka to, parela. Let U is equal to V squared plus 1 du is equal to 2V dV, meaning dV is equal to du over 2V. So this becomes d over tv, no? D over 2v. V dv. V, what is dv? Du over 2v. Du over 2v. All over u. So, sa mga cancel out, wala si v, wala si 2. So, mabilin is negative integral of du over u. Negative ln u. But u is v squared plus 1. So, negative ln v squared plus 1. So, muna ito i-replace dire. This is evaluated as negative ln v squared plus 1 is equal to ln x plus c. Makaya pa man eh, no? Exponential function both sides, v squared plus 1 e ln x, e of ln x plus c is e ln x ec. Constant. Okay na ni. So, v squared plus 1. Wala pa kita. Pagyan natin ni y later. So, 1 over xc1. Para makompensate ni. Minus 1. So, v squared is equal to 1 over c1x minus 1. V is equal to square root of 1 over c1x minus 1. And we replace back v with y over x. Y over x is equal to over c1x minus 1. Therefore, y is x square root of 1 over c1x minus 1. Final answer. Any questions? Taas lang gid siya, but the same laog process. Nadugay lang to sa algebra. Okay. So again, steps. Review na to. Kaning part dili is proving if indeed homogeneous gid siya nga function ang right hand side. If na natay confidence daan nga just by looking at this one nga homogeneous man gid ni kay dili na may tabo nga t squared, 3t squared ma-factor out. Dili sa silong t times t squared ma-cancel out para gyapon. So if mamata-mata na nato nga homogeneous gid siya, pwede na ta mo diretso dire, no? So pag-replace og y og vx og y prime og v prime x plus b. So ang sa slide kay gibutang kay u yung gigamit, y is equal to ux, y prime is equal to u prime x plus u. Rera kay. Sige. So, to practice, sige. Try solving this one on your own. All right, solve for y. Homogeneous dili. So this is a homogeneous function ang right hand side. Are you still there? Mata pa mo?
Yes, sir.
So unsa man
Di ko
homogeneous.
dapat
Kung atong tan-awon, no? Kulian nato og mga ty ug tx ni. 2 ty to the power of 4 plus tx to the power of 4 all over tx and ty to the power of 3. So silang t, kanimay mo siya 2t4y4 plus t4 x4 all over. Combine man na ilang mga t, so t squared na siya. Ano di ba day? T cube na din ini. Tx t cube y cube. So combine ni si t ug t cube, may mo siyang t to the power of 4. Cancel out tagyapon siya sa t to the power of 4 sa taas. So ty to the power of 4 plus x to the power of 4 over xy cube. So homogeneous na siya. Homogeneous function. Now your task is to find the solution for our differential equation. For our differential equation. So what's the first step? Replace y by vx. Okay. And replace y prime with v prime x
X plus B.
plus V. B prime X plus B. Okay, sige. Solve daw. Hello? Ano naka-answer?
Bakit na, sir?
Ka, Liza?
Wala, medyo wala, sir, na. Hinipilit ko sa use substitution.
Okay, sa use substitution. At least, duol-duol na. Sige, kayo. It's almost time naman, no? Ako na lang i-present ang akong solution. Masyaging ani. Actually, almost the same siya sa example number 2 nato. Okay? So, given y to the power of 4 plus x to the power of 4 over x y cube. Now, assuming na-prove na nato nga homogeneous grid siya, so, diretso na dahil taog, substitute. We replace y with v prime plus v. And we replace all y's here with vx. May tabo. I-replace nato si y with vx, v prime x plus v. And tanan y with vx's. Okay? And i-algebra lang. Okay? Sa left-hand side, almost wala pa tayo gibuhat. Sa right-hand side, this will become 2v to the power of 4 times x to the power of 4 plus x to the power of 4 all over xv cube, x cube. Paano ni mong maayo, paano maayo, makombine ni si x cube ug x, may mong x to the power of 4, mga wala ni si x to the power of 4 sa taas. So we are left with 2v to the power of 4 plus 1. Pasilong, v cube na lang. Okay? And then, i-transpose na natin si positive v. So, because v prime x is equal to 2v to the power of 4 plus 1 over v cube, kani, minus v. Then, i-cross-multiply lang ni dito. Then, divide all sides by v cube. This becomes like this. 2v to the power of 4 plus 1 minus v to the power of 4 all over v cube. Ako nang gipulihan si v prime o dv over dx. Kaya hapit naman ta mag-integrate. Okay? And then, gisimplify lang na ako ni kanina himong 1 plus v to the power of 4 over v cube. Okay? So, variable separable na. Okay? Cross-multiply lang dayon. Pangbalhintan ng v dire, pangbalhintan ng x sa right-hand side, yan yung dayon. No?
Ay, sir.
Yes.
Kanang ang duwa de ka x to the power of 4 ang makancel sa kanang dari.
Oo. Kani?
Duwa de ka kanang x4 na imong x ana, sir.
Okay. May tabo man ani. I-factor out na to si x to the power of 4. So, mabilin sa numerator, 2v to the power of 4 plus 1. Busa ang duha ang mawala. Kaya gi-factor out na nato si x to the power of 4. Okay? So, silong, v cube, then i-combining duha, x to the power of 4. That's why, silang duhang. That's why makancel tanan. Okay ba?
Okay ra, sir. Okay.
Sige. So, paabot na to dire. Paabot din na variable separable na siya, no? Kani. So, tanan x, dire, kani, balhin dito, kana balhin dito sa taas. So, yung ani. No? So far, no, itong mga example is pulos gid ni dire ln x. No? So, may expect na ta nga correct atong answer or correct atong progress kung makaabot tag ing ani. Integral of dx over x. So far, mo man ang nangahitabo, be? Integral of dx over x gapon. Example number 1. Integral of dx over x gapon. So, integral of dx over x sa right-hand side. Sa left-hand side, v cube over v4 plus 1. And as expected, this is u substitution. Let u be the denominator. U is equal to v to the power 4 plus 1. Derive. So u becomes du. V to the power 4 plus 1 becomes 4v cubed dv. And para ma-replace natin ni si dv, divide lang all sides by 4 times v cubed. So dv is equal to du over 4v cubed. Para mapulihan ni siya. May tabo. Yung ane. Okay? v cubed, dara, si dv, na himong du over 4v cubed. Dara. Cancel si v cubed. Nabili na lang is du over 4. So, shortcut mo on ko gamay din, no? Parang nabilin is, u day dapat ni, no? U na siya. Okay. U substitution man day. So, integral of du over u, ang constant sa taas or ang yung coefficient is 1/4. So, 1/4 ln u. But u is v to the power 4 plus 1. So, ln v to the power 4 plus 1 is equal to integral ani ln x plus c. Earlier, ito na-establish nga is ln x plus c, kung exponential function, may mong i-ani. Para mawala po ng ln spikas. So, tungkol kay 1/4 ang coefficient, kani, ang function sa sulod, the power of 1/4. Okay. So, v to the power of 4 plus 1 to the power of 1/4 is equal to e ln x e to the power of c. So, si e to the power of c, this is a constant. Basta constants, ato ginang tipokon, where c1 is equal to e to the power of c. Para si c1 na lang. This is c1. E ln x is just x. Okay, so si c1x. Para mawala ang 4 dire, ang 1/4, i-raise to the 4th power, so that's why na-raise to the 4th power si right-hand side. Transpose lang si 1 to the other side, 1. Para mawala si 4, 4th root. And we know that v is equal to y over x. So y cross multiplies x on the other side. And this is our final answer. Taas siya, yes, taas siya. But parehara, no? Parehara ang mga processes. So pwede rin yun i-review because ako man ibutang ang link nato sa e-learn, no? Although we've solved 3 examples today, but ang 3 examples na to, parehara gyud og kuan, parehara og processes. So it's better to